Hello friends, how are you? Now the topic of the day is integers. So we'll start with the integers presentation. Let's have a look.
Numbers are all around us. They are involved in most aspects of our lives. Let's see a few examples. Yugandhar is 4 feet tall. He is 11 years old.
You can see here in our daily life we use the numbers.
33 kilograms. Note that these numbers are increasing. Let's look at some more examples involving numbers. Did you know that an average pomegranate has around 600 seeds? The distance between the Earth and the Moon order of numbers.
So here in the presentation we can see in our daily life we use numbers everywhere. To count anything we require the counting numbers. That is, the number line starts from 0 and goes to infinite for the whole numbers. So if we count any number, that is 1, 2, 3 and so on. If there is nothing, we represent it by 0. So the counting number added with 0 or the natural number added with 0 is become whole number.
So all numbers 1 onwards are called counting numbers. And these counting numbers are called natural numbers. They are also known as positive integers. Natural numbers are denoted like this.
So the representation of natural number is n.
We add 0 to the counting numbers to make subtraction possible. When we subtract any number from itself, the result is always 0. When 0 is added to the set of counting numbers, they are called whole numbers. Whole numbers are denoted like this.
So the of natural number is n, and the representation of whole number, that is natural numbers plus 0 or counting numbers plus 0, is whole number, which is represented by w. Here the two numbers are represented, or we had discussed about two numbers. One is natural number, that is all positive number, or we can say counting numbers, and another one is whole numbers, that is all positive numbers and 0. Now we'll talk about the negative numbers, which are called integers. So integers are negative number. To subtract two numbers, we'll get negative numbers. If we subtract a greater number from the smaller one, the result will be negative. So here we require the negative numbers to find out the depth of something. So we start with the negative numbers or integers. Here we start with the negative numbers or integers. Let's go through it.
You all know that numbers are used for counting. We generally use positive numbers for counting. But there are times when we need to use negative numbers too. Let's see a few examples where we use negative numbers. Look at this beautiful mountain beside the sea. When we measure the height of the mountain, we measure its height from the sea level. The sea level is set at 0 for the sake of measuring height. But what if you want to measure the distance of a sunken boat lying on the seabed from the sea level? In this case, we measure the depth from the sea level to the boat. Depth can be considered as negative length, as we are measuring the distance from the sea level to the bottom of the seabed. Distance above sea level is considered positive. The low sea level is considered negative. Now, let's look at another example. The building shown here has several stories. Most of these are above the ground level, while a few are below the ground level. An elevator within the building will display positive as well as negative numbers to indicate its position within the building. When the elevator is at ground level, it will display 0.
So in case of elevator, or if we are measuring the depth of something from sea level, we need to count it in negative as well. Like if elevator goes on first floor, it shows first floor, but it goes to lower ground floor or the parking floors, it shows -1 and -2 in our daily life as well. So to represent this negative sides of the actual aspects of the life, we require the integers. Like see in this video as well.
Above the ground level, it will display positive numbers. But if the elevator is below the ground level, it will display negative numbers. Height above ground level is considered positive. The height below ground level is considered negative.
So positive and negative sides of the numbers are here.
Next example. You may have seen a thermometer in your school laboratory. Have you observed the markings on the thermometer closely? The markings show positive as well as negative numbers.
In thermometers as well, we have negative scale and positive scale. So in number system line or number line or real number line, we'll have positive and negative numbers as well.
In mathematics, we use the number line to represent positive and negative numbers. The numbers that appear to the right of 0 are called positive numbers. And the numbers that appear to the left of 0 are called negative numbers. Note that numbers to the right of a number on the number line are greater than the number.
So as we go towards the right of number line, the number becomes greater. As we go towards the left of number line towards my negative sign or towards left of 0, it becomes negative numbers. So in number line, the left hand side is smaller and right hand side is greater. As we go to the right hand side of number line, we'll have a greater number. As we'll go to the left hand side of the number line, we'll have lesser number. Now we'll talk about the addition of integer and we'll try to complete the subtraction as well today. Like addition of integer is nothing but as we added whole numbers, the same way addition and subtraction is also do. But we need to consider the sign as well. In addition of numbers, if we'll talk about, say, if both the numbers are positive, it will be hardly matters, as we already did in the previous classes as well, to add 2 and 5. So the answer will become 7. These are the two positive integers. But in case of negatives, we need to consider something. Just have a look on, just enjoy this game.
You've already seen how to add two positive integers. Now that you know what negative integers are, let's see how to add two negative integers, or a negative integer and a positive integer. To understand how to add integers, let's play a game. Each little green alien represents positive 1, and each little orange alien represents negative 1.
So we have green and orange aliens over here. The green one is positive 1 and the orange one is negative 1. Now we need to count in this game how many positive and how many negatives are here.
Aliens reach their spaceship on time.
So
of each group of aliens,
we have
click
1,
on the
2, 3,
balloon
4,
that
5
shows
positive.
the correct
That is,
integer. If you're not quick, it won't make it with your spaceship. Which integer does this group of aliens represent?
so it is obviously the balloon which represents 5. That is, this will be the answer. Now we move on to the next one.
Click on the balloon that shows the correct integer.
Now we have 5 oranges. So 5 oranges is one is each negative, 5 negative. That is, this one is the correct answer, correct?
That's correct.
-5.
Which integer represents the sum of these two groups of aliens? Click on the balloon that shows the correct integer.
This all are green one, and green
The
represents
aliens will be
positive.
stranded on Earth.
So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 positive. That is the purple balloon. This one will be the right answer.
That's correct. There are 3 plus 5 green balloons that show the correct integer.
-8.
Yes, it is -8. Yes, it's right, -8.
That's correct. There are. Click on the balloon that shows the correct integer.
So we have 5 and 6, 11 negative numbers. That is this one.
So -11.
Minus
11.
Very good. Now, if I negative
Minus
minus
-1.
one only a negative, one negative.
-1.
Minus 1.
Let's move.
Click on the balloon that shows the
Sir, 2. Sir, 2.
So here we can understand the things like which one is positive, which one is negative, how to get the positive and negative over here, how to add two integers when one is positive, one is negative in simpler way. Now we'll talk about subtraction, how to subtract two numbers. To subtract two numbers, we need to consider the sign, which one is greater, which one is smaller. If both the signs are same, we'll add the integers and we'll put the same sign. In case of different sign, in case of subtraction as well as in addition, we'll consider the sign of the greater number. So just have a look on the subtraction of integer. Yeah, same sign add, different sign subtract. Same sign, keep the sign, different, keep the larger. So in this case, if the same sign are there, we'll add. In different sign, we'll subtract. If the same sign, we'll keep the same sign. But in case of different, we'll keep the sign of larger one.
Same sign. The ladder.
Same sign add, different sign subtract. Same sign, keep the sign, different, keep the larger. Let's have a look on the subtraction of integer. How to subtract two integers, how to get the answer. In case of subtraction, what to do? We can subtract the integer with the help of number line as well. We can subtract the integer as usual as well. So how to subtract this two? Just have a look on the video.
March went during
He reached Shimla around noon. The temperature at that place was recorded as 3 degrees Celsius. During night time, he was surprised to see the temperature recorded as negative 8 degrees Celsius.
So when he joined Simla, it was 3 degree. In the night, it was minus 8 degree. He need to find the total drop.
Let's help him. To find the drop in temperature, he needs to know about integers and how to subtract them. The expression negative 8 and 3 involves the subtraction of integers.
As final minus initial, the initial temperature here was minus, actually the 3 degrees Celsius, and the final was minus 8. So in case of this, we'll do final minus initial. The final temperature was minus 8, whereas the initial was 3. So final minus initial will become minus 8 minus 3.
Here, 3 is the positive integer. Let us take negative 8 as another integer and subtract 3 from negative 8. Draw a number line. To subtract a positive integer using a number line, locate the first integer on the number line. This integer can be positive, negative, or even 0. Then, to subtract the positive integer, move to the left one on the number line from the first integer. So, locate the first integer negative 8 on the number line.
So here the final was minus 8 and the initial was minus 3. Minus 8 minus 3. As it is negative 3, will go towards left hand side of minus 8. So we mark minus 8 and we'll go towards minus 9, minus 10, minus 11. This towards minus 9 is become minus 11. So if we subtract minus 8, minus 3, or we subtract 3 from 8, the answer will become minus 11. But if we subtract minus 3 from minus 8, if we subtract a negative number from number which is already negative, that negative sign, we will consider the inverse.
Number line. For example, subtract integer negative 3 from negative 8.
So we will consider the additive inverse of 3, that is plus 3.
We can see that we are subtracting a negative integer as negative 3. To subtract a negative integer using a number line, create the first integer on the number line. This integer can be positive, negative, or even 0. Then to subtract the integer, move to the right on the number line from the integer. So place the integer negative 8 number line. Since negative 3 has to subtract it, move 3 units to the right. You can see that I will the integer negative 5. Thus, negative 8 minus negative 3 is negative 5. To the left, and to subtract the integer, move to the right. But are there any other ways to subtract the integer?
So if it is become positive, it will go to right, it will be negative. Without number line even.
Negative 8, we get negative 11 using number 9. If instead of subtracting 3 from negative 8, we add the adverse of 3 from negative 8. Remember, find the adverse of an integer, but change the sign of the integer. So
additive inverse is nothing but the same number with different sign. If it was positive, it will become negative in case of additive inverse. If it is negative, it will become positive in case of additive inverse. So additive inverse of 3 is minus 3 over here.
Negative 3. To add two integers having the same sign, add the numbers and keep the same sign with the sum.
As I said, same sign add
Subtraction
and keep
of
the same
integer
sign.
is
Same
the
sign
same
add, different
as
sign
the
subtract.
addition of its additive inverse. So the answers we obtained by subtracting the integers directly and by using a number line are the same. Now try subtracting negative 20 from negative 15 directly.
So here this
To
negative
subtract the
20 will
integer
become
negative 20.
positive 20. Negative 20 will become positive 20, or we can take the additive inverse of minus 20 will become plus 20. Now we have 20 and 15. 20 is positive and 15 is negative.
And 20. To add two integers that have opposite signs,
Different signs,
the
subtract.
smaller number from the larger number. Then write the sign of the larger number with the difference obtained.
So here we can subtract the smaller number from the larger number.
Subtract negative 15
That is
from
20 minus 11.
to get 5, and then write the sign of the bigger number, that is plus, before 5 to get positive 5 as the answer. Thus, negative 15 minus negative 20 is plus 5 or simply 5. What is the value of 17 minus negative 8? Click on the correct answer and then click Submit.
You can show me the answer. Minus 8 minus 17 minus of minus 8. Minus minus will become plus, and 17 plus 8, or we can take additive inverse of minus 8, it will become plus 8. 17 plus 8 will be 25. So this will be the answer.
When negative 8 is subtracted from 17, we get 25.
Just have a look on the next question. Chirag.
Let's summarize what we have learned so far.
So in case of addition, same sign add, different sign subtract, same sign keep the sign, different keep the larger. In case of addition and subtraction, in both the ways, we'll keep the same sign, will follow the same rule as same sign add, different sign subtract, same sign keep the sign, different keep the larger.